All right, let's talk about a problem that I bet almost every single one of us has. Your files are, well, they're everywhere. Today, we're going to fix that. We're going to show you how to use OneDrive to finally get everything in one place, accessible from anywhere, and just perfectly synced up with Windows.
So, let me ask you something. Think about your most important files. Where are they? Right this second. Are they on your desktop, your laptop, maybe on some USB drive you swear you saw last week? Yeah, we all have this issue. Our digital life is just scattered all over the place.
And that is the exact problem we are solving today. The goal here is simple. Let's put your files everywhere you need them, all at once, and most importantly, do it securely.
So here's our game plan. First, we'll see how OneDrive is already hanging out in your File Explorer. Then, we'll walk through the first-time setup, get into managing your cloud files, unlock some really cool pro-level features, and then finally, you'll take complete control of the settings. Let's start at the beginning.
So what's the first step? Well, here's the best part. You probably don't have to do a single thing. OneDrive is already built right into Windows, pretty much just waiting for you to turn it on. This means the barrier to entry is incredibly low. Seriously, OneDrive is almost certainly already on your computer. All you really need is a Microsoft account, and hey, if you don't have one, it's totally free to create. It's really that simple.
All right, time to get practical. We are going to walk through the super quick one-time setup process. I promise. This is going to take maybe a minute, and then you'll be completely up and running.
The setup is basically just a simple three-step dance. First, you sign in with your Microsoft account. Easy enough. Next, you tell it where you want the main OneDrive folder on your computer. Honestly, the default location is usually fine. And then, the best part, you get to choose which key folders, like your desktop, documents, and pictures, you want to back up automatically. This right here is a total game changer for just keeping your important stuff safe without even thinking about it.
Okay, you are all set up. Now this is where the real magic happens. We're going to see how you can manage all of your cloud files without ever leaving the Windows File Explorer you already know and use every single day.
So you're going to start noticing these little status icons next to your files, and they are super helpful. If you see a little cloud, it means the file is stored online, saving you tons of space. A green check mark means it's downloaded and ready to go, even if you're offline. And those little circling arrows, that just means it's actively syncing. It's a really simple, visual way to know exactly what's up with your files at a glance.
Now this brings us to this brilliant feature called Files on Demand. I want you to imagine seeing every single one of your files right there in File Explorer. But, and here's the key, they don't actually take up any space on your hard drive until you double-click them. It is the perfect balance of having access to everything without clogging up your machine.
And you have total control over this. Let's say you've got a huge file you're done with for now. Just right-click it and choose Free Up Space. Poof! It turns into an online-only placeholder. But on the flip side, maybe you have a critical presentation for a flight. Just right-click that file and select Always Keep on this device. It'll download and stay on your PC, ready to go, no internet required.
Okay, so you've totally mastered the basics of storing and syncing. Let's level up. Let's explore some of the more powerful features that make OneDrive way more than just another storage folder.
You know, sharing files used to be this clunky process with big email attachments. Not anymore. Right from your File Explorer, you can just right-click any file or folder, hit Share, and then you decide exactly who gets access and whether they can just look at it or actually edit it. It is so fast, it's secure, and it's completely integrated.
Now for your most confidential stuff, things like a scan of your passport or important financial documents, there's something called the Personal Vault. You should think of it like a digital safe that's inside your OneDrive. It's a special folder, and it requires a second form of authentication to open, adding this really powerful extra layer of security.
And here's the thing. Even on the free plan, you get enough space for up to 3 files in this ultra-secure vault. It is the perfect spot for a copy of your driver's license, your birth certificate, you name it, keeping them safe but still accessible only to you.
All right, for our final section, we're putting you in the driver's seat. Let's dig into how you can customize OneDrive so it works exactly the way you want it to.
So to find all these controls, just look for that little OneDrive cloud icon in your system tray. It's usually down at the bottom right of your screen. Click on it, then hit the little gear icon. That's your door to total customization. And once you're inside these settings, you have so much power. You can fine-tune exactly which folders get backed up. You can tell OneDrive to automatically save every single screenshot you take, which, let me tell you, is incredibly useful. You can even limit how much of your internet bandwidth it uses, or tell it to pause automatically if you're on a connection that charges by data. It is all about making OneDrive work
for you.
So the main takeaway here is pretty simple. With OneDrive, you have total control. It's not just some passive backup thing. It's an active, intelligent tool for managing your entire digital life, right from the comfort of your desktop.
And that leaves us with one final thought. Now that you've got these tools at your fingertips and you're the one in control, what's the first part of your digital life you're going to simplify? Are you going to tackle those work documents, your family photos, or maybe lock down those really sensitive files in the personal vault? The power is officially yours.